Saturday the 21st of March, and lucky you, you've got two videos from me this week. I've got my lad with me today as well. I say my lad with me, I've got my lad helping me today. I've planted a load of stuff. I'm about a month behind on everything, and I'm really behind this year. Got a load of stuff going on. I might tell you about it all one day, or then again I might not. But I'm going to go out, I'm going to show you what I've been doing. My lad wants to say hello, and I'll show you all my tomatoes. Okay guys, I'll show you around. Right, let me just show you outside what we've done first of all. It's beautiful, beautiful day. We've just been up the allotment and it's 45 degrees in my greenhouse, obviously. Right, the lilies are all up and going. Just started to pop through, so they've all fired, which is great. I've fed them with some of the Verve fertiliser, the liquid fertiliser that I use. Okay, right, I'm hardening off the garlic. Allotment white, look at these. I know Aaron's been having massive problems with these, but look at mine. Allotment white, every single one has fired. I've not got a single failure this year. I think I might have had two last year, but they've all fired. So with this weather and my south-facing garden, which I tell you about every year, and the heat that wall kicks off when it warms up, but they'll be going back in the greenhouse later. The rosemary's up. Who was I talking to about rosemary on the on YouTube the other day? I think it might have been William over in Canada, in British Columbia. William, get it planted, mate. Get it in the ground. I used to have it in that pot there, that big huge pot, and it struggled. So William, top tip for you, mate. Get it out the pot and get it in the ground, even if it's just a little space like that. Okay, chives are up. So it's coming up now. The tarragon is started to pop through. You see the little leaves at the bottom, and the sage is just popping through a little bit. I have been given off my lovely neighbour Stephen some more of his lovely strawberries because I picked Creeping Buttercup. So, and I say, hey Jack, football superstar there, Jack. And as you can all notice, all you keen viewers, the chicken coop has gone. Let me try and get out that light. There you go. The chicken coop has gone. That's it. Oh, it's all been pulled down. I'm going to flag it a little bit with the old flags there. I'm going to put a little bit of a patio on that side, and the rest is going to get grassed. All the wood chips you can see there are off all the wood I had. I'll show you that in a minute. Bay tree. I don't know if anyone ever remembers me planting this bay tree years ago. All you who've been with me from day one. It was tiny. It must have been literally like that. Just the top of a thing like that. And look at it now. It's going to be massive. Okay. Right. All my gooseberries are now starting to produce leaves. These are the green Hinakanami ones. I think I pronounced that right, but I'm going to spray these because I got hammered last year with sawfly. And the Reuben's blackberries are now started to pop back up. And that's a Hikanami red. And that's Jack. He's not a plant. There's all the wood that I cut up. I'm going to start splitting that, plus there's loads in my shed. I'll show you in a minute. OCD's returned back to my shed, I'll show you now. Okay, so the lilies, hopefully we're going to get a good show of lilies this year. Right, let me show you what I've been planting. Now, everyone who doubted me, saying that these Victoria plum tree and the, I forgot what they call these other ones now. It's going to wreck my brain. Apricots, they've all started throwing little shoots out. You see? Look at that. All I did was cut them off a tree and shove them in a pot last year. You can't believe it, can you? You know, you just get, nature just gets on with itself sometimes, doesn't it? That's how I look at bloody gardening. If it doesn't work, then, you know, try again. Right, leeks are in, Musselburgh leeks are in, Feld Winebox, Chateauneuf de Pape. So that's going to be okay. I use that wine box every year, all reliable. Musselburgh. I've planted some dill, fennel, some flat leaf parsley, some curly parsley, and some cabbages, Primo 2 cabbages. I'm going to use white cabbages this year, green cabbage. I'm always planting red ones. Lola Rosso's in, Little Gems are in, and Unrivaled is in as well. Now then, if you remember my broad beans, they're all coming up fine. Just quickly show you. Okay, All them are up. I don't need to take the lids off them all. They've all fired, or maybe one or two that's not. These bloody bikes are coming out soon as well. They're going up to Grandma's caravan soon, them, aren't they, Jack?
Yeah.
Right, now then, let me show you inside. Oh, look at this. We've set the table up from last year. Do a bit of potting. Me and my lad have been at it all day. I've got to split all them logs. Right, now then, tomato-wise, and in propagator's bust for some reason. It won't work. I've changed a few, so I've cut the lead off, and I'm just going to use it as a thing in my jig one. Let me get out this light. That's better, isn't it? There you go. Right, so celeriac is in. I've got some Bella F1 cucumbers, which were amazing last year. I've only planted 2 this year. So I've got all my tomatoes in. I'm going to show you now which tomatoes I'm planting. Probably most of you know which ones they are because I've had these given to me. Again, let me shut this to bright the light. So I've got some beefsteak, I've got some Alicante, I've got some Gardener's Delight, I've got the Broad Ripple from Rob Bob in Australia, I've got the KY ones as well off him, and off the lovely Eileen, who I think should change her name from Grumpy Poo. She called herself Grumpy Poo. And I think she should change it because everyone, first of all, thinks she's a bloke. She sent me a lovely card, you know, on some seeds, and she sent me some cerise cherry tomato ones. Don't open that door, Jack, it's just blocking the light. 2 seconds. And some, put a little note on it for me as well. Some tomato Origa orange. So I'm going to, they're what I've planted. Now then, beans this year, I'm doing some borlotte and some mixed climbing beans as well as the normal ones. Okay guys, right, that's it. I'm going to leave you with that and I will speak to you all soon.